Just on a pair of bikes. You feel after riding a bicycle for 33 straight days, going from Terre Haute to San Diego. Pretty tired, probably. That's how ISU students Greg Lucas and Mark Tannenbaum feel this afternoon. The two bikers pulled into San Diego this morning and took time to reflect upon their trip, as in what sticks out in their minds.
All the really nice people we met along the way that let us, we stayed in some of their homes and they fed us lunch, and we just really had a good time talking to a lot of them along the way. It's a little bit more difficult. It's pretty easy to sit down and look at a map and say you're going to go from Terre Haute to San Diego, but when you actually get out on the road, it's a little bit more difficult. But now that we sit here and look back on it, it was well worth it.
Now the two bikers will be back in Terre Haute tomorrow evening. Now they're coming by plane, though, not by bike once again. Today, remember these gentlemen, Mark Tannenbaum, Greg Lucas? Well, we saw them for a while. We had them on the midday via phone quite often. These are the chaps that pedaled, I should say, all the way to San Diego via bike from Terre Haute. Well, welcome back, gentlemen.
Thank you.
That must have been some trip.
It was. It is a rather hard workout.
What'd you guys find out? Give us an idea what it was like. If we were to have to try to pedal our little bikes, is it easy? Is it difficult? Will you do it again?
Well, there's a lot more mountains than we ever thought there were in the country. And if you like peanut butter and honey sandwiches for a diet for 5 weeks, I think you'll be okay.
That's the diet to do, huh?
Right.
Tell us about your escapades. What went on, and what did you find out that you didn't quite expect to find out? Anything?
I think running into the really good people that we met. This is a slide in Hiawatha, Kansas. Shows the Hiawatha.
Is that one guy got long johns on, or?
Yeah, that's me. It's rather cold.
Oh, that's you. These are your outfits, huh?
Right. Well, yeah, it's rather cold going through Kansas, and it was a rather short day, and we got really wet, and the police there really set us up really nice.
We were talking a little earlier. You got into 4 or 5 different police stations. One unexpectedly. What was that all about?
Well, we'd been staying in police stations, like you said, off and on, and they pretty much gave us around the place. And we pulled into Belleville, Kansas, and they told us we could have a cell for the night. But we didn't know that they meant lock us up for the night and not let us out till 10 the next morning.
So you were common criminals for an evening, eh?
Right, had prison overalls and prison food and everything.
Right. How did the bodies and the bikes hold out? Either of them break?
Yeah, my bike unfortunately had about five spokes broken off of it, and that's just from wear and tear of the bike itself and a lot of weight on the back end.
We're JR director. We'll go through these slides here. Okay. Go ahead and fill us in. We'll kind of get you and the tourist here.
Okay.
Where's this?
Okay, this is Royal Gorge. It's the world's highest suspension bridge. It's like 1,053 feet above the canyon.
Mm-hmm. Which state is this? Is this Arizona?
That's Colorado.
Colorado. Excuse me.
Okay, this is off of in Mesa Verde in Colorado. It's right off the mesa. It's looking east toward the Continental Divide. That's the Continental Divide right there.
And this is a view off of Wolf Creek Pass as we were coming down. That's the highest point that we attained. It's like 10,000 feet.
Now, you mentioned earlier we were chit-chatting, you ran into snow on Wolf Creek, huh?
Right.
How do bikes go through snow? They're not quite too compatible, are they? Or?
Well, go ahead, Mark.
Well, it's one of those storms that come over Wolf Creek Pass, and it's just, we rode through it in about 2 minutes, and it came into rain, and it was sunny.
Okay. So I don't know if we got any more slides there, or we're just kind of cruising through the old slides.
Oh.
There we are.
Okay, this is...
You guys aged.
Ethan and Tyler Martin, we stayed with the family in Arizona, and they wanted to be future bikers. We let them put our helmets on.
This is Mark pushing Greg after 4 days. Huh?
That's right. Greg was getting on my nerves, and so I said, push him off. This is Wolf Creek Pass. That's 10,850 feet.
Okay.
It took us 4 hours to get up, and about 30
minutes to go down. This is
Utopia. You made it.
Right. We finally made it.
That's at Newport Beach in California.
All right. Good deal. There they are.
This is how we spent the night in San Diego the night before we came home.
Real good. Gentlemen, thanks for being on the midday again.
Thank you.
What's next?
Probably short little tours in a day or something. But
okay. All right, thanks again. The gentleman went all the way to San Diego on bikes. We'll be back to find out about our weather, even San Diego, so stay with us.